Henry Ford was born in 1863 in a small farmhouse in Greenfield Township, Michigan. From a young age, he exhibited a keen interest in mechanics and engineering. He was fascinated by machines from a young age, often dismantling and reassembling watches and other mechanical devices to understand how they worked. This curiosity laid the foundation for his future innovations. He dreamed of building a car for everyone, envisioning a world where automobiles were not just a luxury for the rich but a practical means of transportation for the average person. At the time, cars were expensive and only for the wealthy, making them inaccessible to the majority of the population. This exclusivity bothered Ford, who believed in democratizing transportation. Ford wanted to change that. He was determined to create a vehicle that was affordable, reliable, and easy to maintain, so that anyone could own one. He believed everyone should have the freedom of mobility, envisioning a society where people could travel freely and efficiently, regardless of their economic status. Ford was a skilled mechanic and engineer, with a hands-on approach to problem-solving. He spent countless hours in his workshop, perfecting his designs and experimenting with new ideas. He had a vision of a simple, reliable, and affordable car, which led to the creation of the Model T. This car would become a symbol of innovation and accessibility in the automotive world. He believed in using technology to make production efficient. By implementing the assembly line, he revolutionized manufacturing processes, significantly reducing the time and cost of production. This would allow him to lower the price of his cars and make them available to the masses. The Model T became the first car that many families could afford, changing the landscape of American society. His vision and determination would revolutionize the automobile industry, making Henry Ford a pivotal figure in the history of transportation and industrialization. His legacy continues to influence the way we live and move today. Henry Ford's journey began in Detroit, Michigan. In 1896, he completed his first automobile, the quadricycle. It was a simple car with a 2-horsepower engine. This success encouraged Ford to pursue his dream further. In 1903, Henry Ford established the Ford Motor Company. He faced many challenges in these early years. Financial difficulties and skepticism about his vision were constant obstacles. But Ford's determination never wavered. He continued to work tirelessly to improve his designs and find ways to make his cars more affordable. In 1908, Ford introduced the Model T, a car that would revolutionize the automobile industry and the world at large. This car would change the world by making personal transportation accessible to the masses. The Model T was simple, durable, and easy to repair, which made it a favorite among both urban and rural populations. It was also more affordable than other cars on the market, costing just $850 at its introduction, and eventually dropping to as low as $300. This affordability made it accessible to a wider range of people, from farmers to factory workers, changing the social fabric of America. The Model T was a huge success, not just because of its price, but also due to Ford's innovative assembly line production, which drastically reduced manufacturing costs. Ford sold millions of them in the next 2 decades, making the Model T the best-selling car of its time. This success cemented Ford's place as a leader in the automobile industry, and Henry Ford became a household name. The Model T transformed America into a mobile society where people could travel long distances with ease and comfort. It gave people the freedom to travel and explore like never before, opening up new opportunities for work, leisure, and adventure. The widespread use of the Model T also spurred the development of better roads and highways, further fueling America's love affair with the automobile. The Model T wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of innovation, freedom, and the American dream, changing the game forever. To produce the Model T efficiently, Ford introduced a revolutionary concept, the assembly line. This system involved workers specializing in specific tasks along a moving production line. Each worker would add or adjust a single part as the car moved down the line. This innovation drastically reduced the time and cost of producing a car. The assembly line allowed Ford to manufacture cars on a large scale. This made the Model T even more affordable and accessible to the average American. Section 5. Mass production making cars affordable. The assembly line was a key factor in Ford's mass production techniques. By producing cars on a large scale, Ford could reduce the cost per unit. He passed these savings on to consumers, making the Model T even more affordable. Ford also standardized parts to improve efficiency. This meant that parts were interchangeable, making repairs quicker and easier. This focus on efficiency and affordability revolutionized the automobile industry. It made cars a common sight on American roads. Section 6. Impact on America, transforming society. The Ford Motor Company and the Model T had a profound impact on American society. The automobile gave people freedom and independence. It changed the way people lived, worked, and spent their leisure time. The car industry created new jobs and stimulated the economy. It led to the development of new industries, such as gas stations, motels, and road construction. Ford's innovations also influenced manufacturing processes in other industries. The principles of mass production and the assembly line were adopted in various sectors. Section 7. Beyond the Model T. Ford's continued success. While the Model T was Ford's most iconic creation, the company continued to innovate and produce other successful models. Ford introduced new technologies and features, constantly improving its vehicles. The company expanded its product line to include trucks and tractors, catering to a wider range of needs. Ford's commitment to innovation and its understanding of the market ensured its continued success in the competitive automobile industry. Section 8. Ford's legacy, a lasting impact. Henry Ford's legacy extends far beyond the cars he built. He was not just an industrialist, he was a pioneer who envisioned a world where mobility was accessible to everyone. He was a visionary and an innovator who changed the world. His ideas and principles laid the foundation for modern manufacturing and industrial practices. His commitment to making cars affordable made the dream of personal transportation a reality for millions. The Model T, often called the car that put the world on wheels, was a symbol of this vision. The Ford Motor Company, a testament to his vision, remains a global giant in the automobile industry. With factories and operations spanning across continents, Ford continues to influence the global market. His innovations, particularly the assembly line and mass production techniques, revolutionized manufacturing. These methods drastically reduced production costs and time, making products more affordable for the average person. Ford's impact on American society and the world is undeniable. His contributions went beyond automobiles. They touched various aspects of daily life, from the way we work to how we travel. His legacy continues to shape the way we live and work today. From the cars we drive to the manufacturing processes that produce countless goods, Henry Ford's influence is still felt in every corner of the globe.